Coming to paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, 1987. Learn lessons about life and teenage love in the 1980s with this coming-of-age John Haynes story. Pre-order your copy of John Haynes, 1987 at online booksellers everywhere. One of my viewers wanted to know when it would be possible for me to put more illustrations inside of SJS Direct Universe books like the ISIS series, the E-Steam series, and the John Haynes series. And I would love to put more illustrations inside of SJS Direct Universe books like the ISIS series, the E-Steam series, and the John Haynes series, and turn them into light novels similar to the ones that many manga readers find at the manga shops, which are a mixture of chapters in prose and illustrations, and are something that are on the book that people pick up when they're also reading manga. I would love to create a light novel like that, where every chapter you get to see an illustration before you start reading the chapter, and something that stimulates your imagination. However, the only thing that prevents me from going out here and creating a ISIS, E-Steam, or John Haynes light novel is money. Now, when you have to pay for an artist, the page rates for this project can range anywhere from $75 to $150 a page, and with the average ISIS, E-Steam, or John Haynes series book ranging anywhere from 15 to possibly 50 chapters, this would be very costly for me because I just don't have that kind of money. In fact, my revenue streams have been in a really unstable state these days, with YouTube ad revenues going down, and with a lot of the other platforms like Patreon. I went from $200 a month to $50 a month after the 2019 passport debacle, and me still looking for a full-time job. I just don't have the revenue right now outside of the donations that viewers have given me to be able to produce projects like John Haynes at Death's Door, or paying for the covers on many of the publications on the SJS Direct imprint. Now, I just don't have the money to go out here and be able to hire an artist to go out here and design those interior pages at this point. And because I don't have that money right now, I can't go out here and further expand my business to commission another artist for anything outside of covers at this point, because it took me 3 years of donations that I got from people from PayPal, Patreon, and Cash App to raise the funds to be able to pay an artist to do the John Haynes at Death's Door comic, and then I had to launch the Kickstarter to pay for all of the printing and shipping costs. So in order for me to do the John Haynes at Death's Door comic, I had to raise the funds outside of Kickstarter. And even though I did the Kickstarter and I raised the funds to pay for the printing and shipping, there really was not much left over for me to go out here and be able to fund another project at this point. But it's something I would love to do, and it's something I am very eager to do, and go out here and I want to go out here and give customers what they want. I want to go out here and be able to produce that light novel that viewers want, and I also would love to produce another comic book. Like I have some stories that I want to adapt, like I would love to adapt ISIS: The Ultimate Fight, or John Haynes: A Conversation with Death, or E-Steam: Horror of the Hyena Woman. I would love to adapt all of those comics, but the only thing that prevents me from doing that is money, because at this point, again, my book sales have been really low this year, and again, the Patreon is at $50 a month, and the YouTube revenue hasn't been coming in. So the only thing holding me back from being able to produce those projects is money, and it was your support that enabled me to go out here and produce those projects. It was your support that enabled me to do this. One generous viewer gave me the down payment on John Haynes at Death's Door, and I used the money from everybody's donations to continue raising the funds to pay for that art. So it's your support that enables me to go out here and make more comics. It's your support that enables me to continue producing comics. So if you want more projects, you guys have to support me the way you guys have supported guys like Richard Meyer and your Eric July and many others. I mean, if you guys gave me that kind of support, I could go out here and be able to hire multiple artists and hire multiple artists to adapt multiple SJS Direct stories. I mean, if I had that kind of support where you guys were giving and supporting me with millions of dollars, that would, and even thousands of dollars, that would help me to be able to pay artists out here, because whenever I do a project, I don't want to go to that artist and go to them without any money. No, usually when I go to an artist and I'm asking them to do a cover, or I'm asking them to do something like the ISIS pinup, I'm coming to them with the money in hand, and I want to make sure they get paid, because they have bills to pay, they have art supplies to pay for in order to make the art. So I want to make sure that people are paid, and I want to make sure that their money is there waiting for them, and all they have to do is go out here and just go to work. That's usually how I operate here at SJS Direct. If I go to an artist and I commission a work, their money is already waiting for them, and their money is ready and there, and all they have to do is put in the work, and they are going to get paid. So that's how it works for me when I'm working with artists. I want to make sure that they are taken care of, so that all they have to do is just focus on the project. So a lot of viewers, they want me to go out here and further expand the SJS Direct imprint, and the only way I can expand the SJS Direct imprint is with people going out and picking up the books. And that's another revenue stream that helps with the royalties and helps me, again, raise funds to put and invest in more projects. And I also would need the ongoing support. Again, this also helps me to be able to pay people like artists and pay people like letterers. All of those people, they cannot just work for free. No, in order for them to be able to go out here and work on SJS Direct projects, they need the support of people to support the work. So if you want more things like more art for things like a light novel, you want more illustrations, that's going to cost some money per page. And again, SJS Direct books, a lot of them have a lot of chapters. So in order for me to do this, again, I need the support. And a lot of people I want to provide you with graphic novels. I want to provide you with more books like John Haynes at Death's Door and comics like Esteem No Good Deed. Those were samples of what you would get from SJS Direct. And those books right now are available. John Haynes at Death's Door is available on Lulu, and you can pick up a copy right there for the same price everybody paid for it on the Kickstarter. And you can get Esteem No Good Deed right now. These are examples of the kinds of illustrations that you would get inside of any SJS Direct projects. And I would love to give you guys more stuff. But again, it's all about the money, and it's all about you guys coming out here and supporting the products, supporting the work. I want to go out here and give you fun, action-packed black fantasy on the SJS Direct imprint, and I would love to give you guys more comics. And if you want manga, I want to give you the very best as related to storytelling, but I can only do that with your ongoing to support, like things like the Patreon, things like the books, supporting the books on Amazon and other online booksellers, and going out here and supporting the entire channel. Again, every dollar that you donate is spent, and I show this on the Patreon, I show this on Facebook. Everything is extremely transparent. Whenever you go out here, when you go to my social media, you will see me doing cover reveals. You will see me showing you art. I mean, I show art all the time, and again, this art is all paid for with your support. So it's your support that enables me to make more projects. And again, for 2024, I'm already finished the John Haynes Illuminati book. I'm right now working on Eastern Horror in the Hamptons, and I'm hoping to have an ISIS book for 2024. I'm hoping to get more projects out there, and I'm hoping to work on a bigger comic project, but I need to be able to have the funding to do this. I mean, you guys support Eric July and Richard Meyer and many others, and you give them large amounts of money. But if you gave me some of that money as well, that would help me to be able to provide you with the products that you ask for, like comics, graphic novels. All of those things are things I would love to do, but it's just all about getting the money to be able to do them. So if you want to support the SJS Direct Imprint and the Sean James channel, you can drop a ongoing support to the Patreon, or if you want to do one-time donations, you can drop a donation to the Cash App, and you can also help out by picking up books on Amazon.com of the SJS Direct Universe and sharing these books with your friends and your family. This all helps me to be able to provide you with the products you want, and I look forward and eager to share more products with you, but I just got to get the money and the support together. Now available in paperback and e-readers, The Temptation of John Haynes. Given to temptation, pick up this action-packed African-American paranormal romance. Get The Temptation of John Haynes in paperback and e-readers today. Now available in paperback and e-readers, John Haynes, Godbreaker. The man who rules the world takes on the Asgardian god of thunder in this action-packed, all-new John Haynes series adventure. Get your copy of John Haynes, Godbreaker in paperback and e-readers at online booksellers everywhere.